Hello again, Struck Club. Today I'm bringing you another guide video for Torchlight 3, and this one would be about how to fill your Legendarium, meaning how to farm legendary items, whether it's high level or low level items. When it comes to filling the Legendarium, it does not matter. If you want to equip items and wear them, you would need level 60 items, but if you only want items to go into the Legendarium, so that you can use their legendary powers for your builds slotted in the 3 legendarium slots. Keep in mind, it's much better if you do this with a buddy, because both of you would get a gear work bonus, and the more people in the team, the more spawns, the more enemy spawns, champion spawns there would be, which would result in more good wood dropping. If you're solo, that's fine, you're just gonna have a little bit less spawns and a little bit less gear work, but it's still doable. So I suggest going into low level zones if you only need items for the Legendarium, and there are a few zones I love because they have good density of monsters. Even after nerfing them, they are good. For example, Acrid Plains, a zone that recently got nerfed and has less spawns, but it's still good. And some people followed my advice last night after I gave them this advice on stream, and they told me that they got good results farming legendaries in Acrid Plains. Grand Hall is nice, there's other things like the Machine Works and so on, and like the Vultura Village. Then their Bogwood Hollow is also pretty decent. And there's other zones that I really enjoy, such as, for example, some of the Goblin Forest village maps. I mean, you're looking for a zone that doesn't have as much backtracking. Bogwood Hole has a lot of backtracking, but I've seen some good results farming there while helping other people level up or just going solo. So my advice is just try Acrid Plains first, do it maybe as an advice I would suggest go in one of the passages next to Acrid Plains, so you can donate a blue or legendary item to someone's tree of luck that you don't need to get extra gear work bonus. And then go into that and start from one end, clear it through the other end, and do that 2-3 times. If you're not seeing good results, then maybe move to a different zone. Maybe it's not your lucky day in the Acrid Plains. I mean, I got a legendary item in my first run of Acrid Plains, and it wasn't a full run, it was like a half run. And when I went to Bogwood Hollow, it was actually in the first few seconds that I got the legendary to drop. So there's this to keep in mind. When I did go to the what's its name, to the Grand Hall, I didn't get lucky. And then if you're in a team and want level 60 items, you're better off doing gear lucky maps. It could be Mapworks maps with 25 gear luck, or it could be 50% gear luck maps in the Fazier's dungeon as long as they're level 60. You can even farm 50% gear luck maps in the Fazier's dungeon that are under level 60 if you only need items for the Legendarium. But if you need items to wear, level 60 items that you can equip, you pick Fazier's dungeon map that's level 60 enemies, but don't go something super high. Don't go for like level 40, 50, 60. Try to go something like level 18, 17, 20, no more than level 30. The easier the better, because the faster you're gonna be clearing and the faster you're gonna be killing enemies. More enemies per hour killed means more rows of the dice, means more wood per hour. So pick a buddy or 2 or 3. Do your Fazier, and don't forget, if you're playing in a team, the person who is hosting is kind of at a disadvantage because he can't donate to the Tree of Luck, so maybe you can take turns. Maybe 2 people can be or 3 people can be using the host's Tree of Luck and donating items to that Tree of Luck, but later you can switch and the person who was hosting is now a guest in someone else's fort. Unless someone is fine by not getting that extra 15-16% gear work because he's got it from gear. Keep in mind, gear work is very important, don't underestimate it. It may not be wood quality, it may be wood quantity, but it still indirectly increases your chances of getting legendary by increasing the drops. So more drops, more rolls of the dice for what rarity that item is, and eventually more legendaries, because eventually more times to get lucky. So yeah, keep that in mind. There's those 3 ways. Way 1, farm a Wobby zone where you're gonna be much more overpowered, because those Wobby zones are not designed for you to have that many skills and passive skills and to have that much good min-maxed gear. Way number 2, go into the Fazier's dungeon in gearworky maps with 50% gearwork. Way number 3, mapworks grows with 25% gearwork. Those are the 3 ways. Pick one you like, take a buddy or don't if you're playing solo. And don't forget about the tree of luck. Even if you're farming a zone like this, again, there's passages right before this zone where you can teleport to, and if you get lucky, there's gonna be someone's fort with a tree of luck there. So I do hope this was all useful information to you out there. If you already knew it, then feel free to spread the word so other people can know of those ways of kind of maybe optimizing their farming and filling out the Legendarium. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified when I upload more content, builds, guides or whatsoever for Torchlight 3 or other Wooter games of the RPG or shooter variety. Keep it cool. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, Struck Club. Goodbye.